I desperately need to clean my studio, and I thought it would be a great idea if I took you along with me. So let's go! Hello, hi, if you're new here, my name is Matt, and I have this beautiful studio space that I have honestly been neglecting just a little bit. And honestly, I have been just feeling a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit burned out lately, and I know part of the reason is because honestly, this space is kind of like it's messy. It's just kind of messy. There's clutter everywhere. There is dust everywhere. And if I'm being completely honest, I really don't feel like cleaning this space today. However, I think that filming myself and sharing this with all of you will give me the much needed motivation to actually get this task done. My space is pretty big. Like, this is at least like 60 to 70 square meters, so there's a lot of work. I have a lot of surfaces, I have a lot of plants, I have a lot of knickknacks, I have a lot of stuff. So, you know, getting it all off, cleaning it all will take a little bit of time, but I hope you will accompany me on this journey. This is a great video to put on in the background while you're doing perhaps your own chores. Maybe you need to clean your own space, maybe you need to do some plant chores. Whatever you're up to, please put me on in the background and we can just hang out together and do our chores together, because it's always a lot more fun when we do things together. Also, this video will probably be on the longer side, so I hope you will enjoy it. And without further ado, let's get started. And the first thing that I need to do is actually get all of the cushion covers off of my couch, because I haven't done that in a hot minute. This is my little couch. She is from IKEA. It's the Kivik, however you pronounce that. And I love it. It's a really nice, comfy couch. Is it the best quality couch in the world? Of course not, but it's fine. But one thing that I love about this couch is that you can remove all of the cushion covers and stuff, which is such a lifesaver, because honestly, like pillows and these like couch covers and stuff collect so much dust. It is incredible the amount of dust that collects on textiles. So honestly, yeah, I should be washing these probably a lot more often, but I try to do it at least like a couple of times during the year, maybe like once each like quarter. I try to do that. Sometimes I don't succeed at it, but we are actually having a lovely weather over here. Actually, it has been really hot, so it's the perfect weather for me to actually, you know, do these chores. But I just wasn't feeling it up until now. And I talked about this in my previous video, which was like the feeling overwhelmed and burnt out one. And I honestly really enjoyed making that video. I enjoyed just talking to y'all, you know, sharing my honest feelings and opinions and, you know, the struggles that I go through. It has been really nice. So yeah, this video, I guess, will kind of be a continuation of that video, because I do want to talk a little bit more about, you know, feeling overwhelmed, feeling burnt out. And obviously, like, having a clean space is so important for your mental well-being, in my opinion. However, when you're feeling down, when you're feeling overwhelmed, it can be so hard to do even like the smallest of tasks, let alone like literally deep clean your entire house. Like, that is such a difficult thing to do. And like, even on a good day, it is hard for me to like just take the time to clean this space, because obviously it takes a long time. Like, it takes me at least a couple of hours to get all of this done, especially when I also try to do some plant care alongside it, which is, oh my God, plant care always takes so long. But I don't think I will be doing any plant care today, just because, yeah, it would probably take a lot longer. It would take a lot longer, and honestly, I don't have it in me. But I also think that my plants on the whole are like okay. Like, I believe everybody is watered. Everybody is watered and doing fine. So I don't really think we need to do anything on that end. I do have to pest treat my plants. one of these days. And I think I'm gonna also make that into a video. We will see. Oh my God, I'm trying to, one of these like little clips, these little clips that I used to clip my vines onto the wall fell off, and now I can't get it back. This is so annoying. Okay, got it. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna make like a pest treating routine kind of video. We will see. Honestly, treating for pests is always such just, it's never fun. It's never fun. Pests are just so annoying, and I always try to put a positive spin on it and be like, well, they're just a part of this hobby, and it's just kind of like what you have to go through if you want like a large collection, and it's their natural instinct. And I stand by all of those things, but they're a pain in my ass, okay? They are such a pain, and it's so hard. It's just so discouraging when you try your best and you still get freaking pests. It is annoying, but oh well, as a plant parent, we just have to deal with them. Oh my God, there is so much like debris in here, and like dust, and probably food. I am exposing myself. This feels very, I feel very vulnerable. So yeah, let's go ahead and vacuum this up because this is not cute. I probably should also like actually remove the couch and get everything from underneath, but honestly, that's gonna be a task for another day because I cannot be bothered to do that right now. So now that that's done, I need to head downstairs and put all of these cushion covers into the washing machine, and then we can continue with my desk area. So be right back. I spend a lot of time inside. I am definitely a home body, so I just need my space to be nice and clean and cozy, because if my space is messy, oftentimes my brain is also very, very messy. So yeah, I like cleaning. It always feels so good. Like, it takes up a lot of energy. It takes up a lot of time. Usually I am absolutely pooped afterwards. But like, I know that I will just feel so much better, that my head will be cleaner, that I will just feel less overwhelmed, because it's so funny that when you're feeling overwhelmed, like you just get paralyzed. At least for me, like I get so paralyzed, and instead of doing the things that are stressing me out, and instead of just like getting them over with, I just get into these overthinking spirals, and I just stress myself out even more. And it's like, why am I doing this? Also, look at my pubic calyx. Oh my God, she is literally just going insane. I don't know what to do with her. Like, I need to find a bigger trellis for this plant, because she is out of control, okay? She is absolutely out of control. But yeah, it's kind of a struggle. It's kind of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like just filming and talking it through really helps me a lot. I mean, I mentioned this a lot. This whole YouTube thing, this whole journey is very therapeutic for me. It's very healing. It's very enjoyable. Like when I'm on camera and when I just get to talk to you all, when I get to share my thoughts, and just kind of like reflect on my life, it's really amazing. Because usually what I would do instead, for example, if I was doing this by myself, I would probably just think about all the tasks that are still ahead of me, like how I still have to do so much and how I still have to like clean so much. And instead of that, I'm just over here having a fun little conversation with you all, which is so amazing. Like, I love that. Just like the power of the internet, the power of like just the fact that I can connect with so many people from like around the world. Like, a lot of you are watching me from the US or the UK or like from other places, and it is insane. So yeah, I don't know, just thank you. I always say this, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Surprisingly enough, this windowsill isn't even that dirty considering I have a lot of plants here, but it's actually pretty good. And this is actually a west facing window. So honestly, now that it is summer, this window gets so much light, and my plants, oh my lord, my plants are loving it. And in particular, I have a lot of Hoyas in here, and they are absolutely loving it. Also, I should probably clean my windows, but they're not that bad, so I'm not going to do them today. I have a bit of like an unfortunate situation. Some of the cuttings that we took, this is my Hoya Caudata Sumatra. We took a couple of cuttings of her. One of the cuttings did take, and I can see some roots, but the other one kind of like just got a little bit brown and it's kind of shriveled. So I don't know if that one's gonna make it, y'all, but that's okay. It's fine. I still have like the mother plant that is gorgeous. Also, my freaking Wilbur Graves will not grow, and I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Like, I've had this thing for a couple of months, and it has roots. It has roots. Like you can see, gorgeous little root over here. It's living in pond and it gets a lot of light. So I'm just like, why aren't you growing? But I guess carnosas are known to be pretty freaking slow growers. But I'm just like, come on, girly, give me a new life or give me a new vine, because this plant is stunning. Like the Wilbur Graves Silver has been on my wish list for such a long time. Also, this is the mother plant of the Hoya Caudata Sumatra, so stunning. But yeah, the Wilbur Graves has been on my wish list for such a long time, and I'm so happy that I have it. I just wish it would finally start growing, but it's okay. It's okay. It's doing fine. It's not going downhill. That's the important thing. So yeah, okay, this plant was over here. So let me just go ahead and do a little bit of rearranging. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then what plant was over here? Oh yeah, my Hoya, I think this is is it Latifolia or Macrophylla? I always forget what this is, but it's my pot of gold. She is so freaking beautiful. It is currently Saturday, and I'm so glad that it's the weekend, because this work week has been it's been a lot. I mean, it's been a lot in a good way. Like, it's been quite stressful and I had a lot of work to do. But like, I felt really proud of the work that I did. Like, I was working on like a new project and it was really fun. And I feel like I really did a good freaking job, which is just always such a nice, validating feeling, especially because for such a long time, like for years now, whenever I would do anything like work related, like I always looked at my work and I thought, wow, this is garbage. This is absolute garbage. Like, I always hated everything that I did, which was so silly. And I mean, it is very common in the field that I work at. I am a artist. I work in the gaming industry. And obviously artists we are our own worst critics. We are our own worst trolls. And we love being mean to ourselves, which is so silly. But yeah, for the longest time, I don't know, whenever I would submit something work related, I was dreading it. Like, I always had such horrible anxiety over like what my supervisors will say, like what kind of feedback they will have. And I never had like any major bad experiences. You know, it was the regular stuff, but for some reason it was just always so scary. And now that I'm actually like kind of doing things and like am satisfied with them and kind of can submit them proudly, it is such a weird feeling, but it's a very, very nice one. Although I will say, even with like 7 years of experience as an artist, getting feedback is still not fun, because like I feel like as an artist, you cannot help but kind of involve a part of yourself. Like your drawings, your concepts, they are your babies. Like even even if it's work related, I don't own the IP of it or anything. Like, this is not my work per se. I just made it, but it's not like something that I can claim for myself, right? But like, for some reason, I'm just like, I feel precious about my work. And obviously when somebody doesn't like it, then it doesn't feel nice. It really doesn't feel nice. But that's just another one of those things that you kind of have to learn how to overcome and just be like, it's just work. It's nothing like personal. It's nothing deep. It's just kind of like whatever. And like, art is so subjective, like so subjective. So whenever I do receive some kind of feedback, I just kind of try to view it maybe from like a different point of view. Like, I try to not take it as like a personal attack, even though it's so hard. It's so hard because they are sort of like attacking what you love. They are sort of criticizing your vision, your creativity, and it sucks. It definitely sucks, but I'm definitely better at it now than I was at the beginning of my career. Oh my God, at the beginning of my career, holy cow, literally any type of feedback would basically destroy me. Like, I would do it. I would be like, oh yeah, you're right. That looks better. And most of the time it did look better, but it's still kind of like, it kind of made me overthink everything. And with every piece that I drew, I was just like, man, I suck. And unfortunately, for some reason, like, I don't draw personal stuff anymore. Like, very rarely will I draw something for myself. And that is mainly because whenever I start drawing, I feel this immense pressure to perform well, to make the next drawing better than the previous, and to always up myself. And then what happens is I don't draw at all. And that is so sad. And that is something that I do want to work on. But it is definitely hard. Like, that is one of the hardest things that is one of the harder things that I am kind of trying to deal with. But also, I'm trying not to put any pressure on myself. Like, before, I was like, oh, you have to draw every day or you're not gonna improve. But nowadays, I'm just like, you know what? When the inspiration strikes, it strikes. But I'm not gonna like stress myself out. And like, I have so many other hobbies that I enjoy and that I would rather do than sit at my desk and just get into these negative loopholes, because I would just think the worst things about myself, because I would tie my self-worth to the things that I drew, to the things that I created, which is so bad. Like, you should never do that. You should never tie your self-worth to your work. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. So honestly, I don't know where I'm going with this, if I'm being honest. I'm just kind of rambling. I hope you don't mind me rambling. This will definitely be a very rambly video. That's why. But I feel like these kinds of videos are fun. Like, you get to know somebody's inside thoughts, somebody's like opinions, somebody's fears, somebody's struggles. I don't know, to me it's very soothing. I know a lot of people actually come on YouTube and like don't want to hear like the negative, or don't want to hear somebody's struggle, because they want to escape their own struggles. And in a way, I understand, but for me it's like, I would rather hear somebody struggle and know that I'm not alone than to think that everybody's life is perfect and that I'm the only one struggling and falling apart. And I would actually really like to hear your opinion. Like, what kind of, like do you mind the like more real raw talk, or do you just want to keep it, light and fluffy and fun and entertaining? I would really love to know, because obviously I'm also making these videos for y'all. Like, I definitely started doing YouTube for myself, and I know it sounds maybe a little bit selfish, but I will continue doing these videos primarily for myself. I love connecting with you guys. I love hearing from you. I love that you guys enjoy my content, but this is primarily like kind of just for me. This is kind of primarily my space. And if it ever feels like not enjoyable anymore, I'm just gonna stop, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, I really hope that you don't mind me sharing all of these thoughts, all of these things that are going on in my life, because I really just don't want to portray this like perfect image of how my life is perfect and amazing all the time. I mean, obviously, don't get me wrong, like I know maybe I'm going like too much into the negative, but like I have a lot of good things going in my life. Like I do have a nice, well-paying job. I have friends that love me. I'm in a good relationship. You know, I'm working on myself. I am physically fit. I have access to like most things that I need in life. So honestly, like I can't complain like too much. But to me, life and like being on YouTube and being a YouTuber and like it's kind of like it's sharing your life. It's sharing your living experiences, and I don't want to be on here and be fake and say that everything is always peaches and rainbows, because it's not. Sometimes I do go through these like struggle periods. Oh my god, okay. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Anyway, sometimes I do go through these struggle periods, and that's normal. We all go through them, and that's why I want to talk about it, because I want to normalize it. Like, just because I'm talking about it doesn't mean like it's not the end of the world. It's just me kind of acknowledging the fact that I am going through this hard time, but the hard times will pass. They will pass, and we will be good. We will be good. I mean, we are good. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm so sorry. I am rambling. Also, if you're wondering what this is a Cintiq. It is a drawing monitor, and that is what I use to draw digitally. But this thing collects so much dust. It is ridiculous how much dust this thing collects. I put my begonia albopicta over here on this IKEA like room divider thingy. I think it looks really cute, but this spot is quite away from the window, so I don't think this plant gets a lot of light, but also it doesn't seem like it's like a high light plant. I will just leave it there and we will see, honestly. I hope she would like, it would be so cool if I could create like just a wall of begonias over here. That would be so stunning, but unfortunately, yeah, this area does not get a lot of light. And she is actually on like a clear yew trellis, but obviously these, like I love those clear yew trellises. They are so freaking nice, but most plants outgrow them like this. And then it's like, what am I supposed to do with you? Because like, I don't want to let it trail, but I also don't want to put it on like, I don't know, like a huge trellis, like those like bamboo trellises or something like that. Like those are kind of ugly to me. And I could have put like another like clear acrylic trellis on here, like stack it on top of the other one, but I wouldn't get that much height and it would still kind of like outgrow it fast. So I don't know, I just decided to do this setup for now, and we will see how long that will last. The desk is nice and clean, which is fierce, but I need to vacuum over here. I need to clean over here. So, oh God, I should probably remove this mirror, but that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work because the little fairy lights are attached to this mirror, and I also have this lamp that's attached to this mirror. So I'm not gonna do that, but what I am gonna do is move this plant. I don't even know if you can see me, if I'm even in the frame. I'm gonna move this plant, and I'm also gonna remove this little rug that's underneath here, just so I can go ahead and take it outside because this thing is surely full of freaking dust. I also need to, one of these days, I need to clean my big rug. Oh my god, but that's gonna be a task. I might take it to the cleaners. I don't know. I have to see how much it costs. If it's like a lot of money, I'll just do it myself. But if it's not too much money, I might just take it to the cleaners and have it like professionally cleaned, because it does need a good clean. Also, speaking of rugs, like if y'all are looking, if you all are in the market for a rug, please don't buy any rug that is white, cream, black, dark blue, or honestly any dark color. Like just stick to something neutral, like a medium brown, a medium green, a medium blue. Just don't go dark and don't go light. Trust me. Like just those colors show everything, and it is a nightmare. It's such a nightmare. This area over here is just kind of like awkward, because like as you can see, like I can't fit in here. Like I have to really crouch to get in here, and I don't know like what to put here. So that's why I have this room divider. I also have some plants that are to kind of like hopefully create like illusion of some division. But I don't know, like if I were to redo this whole studio space, I would definitely like build a wall here and have like a little room in here that could be like a storage room. But unfortunately, we are working with what we are working with. So yeah, but it's just kind of like an awkward space. And I just have these two like moss pole plants over here that are getting light from the mother plant light. And actually, I don't talk about these plants at all, like ever. So let me just quickly show you them. This is my Manjula Pothos, and like she's doing fine. Like the plants in front of this light, like this light. Yeah, like if you've been on my channel, y'all know my feelings about the mother grow light. Like it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. But yeah, I don't know. This is my Epipremnum marble, and as you can see, the thing is reverting on me, which is so sad. Like she gave me a reverted leaf, then like a half variegated leaf, then a reverted leaf, and now I can see that she's giving me another like kind of variegated leaf. So I don't know. Honestly, I might just chop this off, because this is doing absolutely nothing for me. I actually have a Epipremnum pinnatum albo that is looking hella lot better, and it kind of has minimal variegation. So honestly, I can use just that plant. Like I wanted this plant for this kind of like stunning marbly variegation, but it could also be due to the light, because again, this light, like you see how close it is to the plant. Like it's literally this close to the plant, and the plant's just like doing fine, but they're not even sizing up. They're not even like, I don't know, doing much. So yeah, proof is in the pudding that this light isn't that great, and I would not recommend it, especially not for the price. Like honestly, no ma'am. My desk area is done. She is looking so cute, and we're gonna be moving on to this little area, which is my calyx shelf, which I love very dearly. Like the color of this thing, this green is so nice, but it collects dust like a mother trucker. Like it is always freaking dusty. Like because it's a darker color. That's what I'm talking about. Like just when it comes to furniture, avoid black, avoid super bright colors, and avoid super dark colors. Like just stick to the neutrals, because honestly, just, oh my God, the dust The dust that collects on this thing is inhumane, but it's okay. We will clean it. We will get it nice and sparkly clean, and then it will probably be dusty again in a day. So why am I even bothering you? I don't know. But anyway, I do love this setup. Like, I really, really like it. I've had it for a couple of months now, and I think it looks really, really cute. So yeah, it's worth putting the effort in. So yeah, I don't mind that. Anyway, back to what we were talking about, you know, feeling overwhelmed and a little bit burnt out. I have actually been considering downsizing my plant collection a little bit. And it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because I do, for the most part, I love all of my plants. Like, there is maybe like 2 or 3 plants that I'm like ready to let go. But for the most part, I really love the collection that I curated. So it feels sad having to downsize or thinking about downsizing, because I do love the amount of plants that I have right now. Like, I think this amount is just perfect for me when it comes to like aesthetics. Like, I feel like, because I do want that jungly look. I still want like plants in every corner, and I want them to kind of be in my space, right? I'm never gonna go down to or go back to like having just like a couple of plants here and there, you know, kind of like purposefully placed. Like, I'm not like, I think it looks beautiful, but that's not my vibe. Like, I love a jungle. I really, really love the jungle vibes aesthetic. So I love the number of plants that I have right now because I get to create that aesthetic. But I do realize that obviously having like 100 plants is a lot. Like, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of maintenance. And I don't know, I have been dabbling with the idea of downsizing my plant collection. Will I actually do it? I don't know yet, because I don't want to. Like, I'm really just conflicted, and mostly I just want to do it because I have been feeling maybe I should just keep this little guy here. I don't know. Mostly I have been thinking about doing it because I have been just feeling overwhelmed and not great. And my plants are doing fine, like I mentioned. Like, they're maybe like suffering a little bit, but not like too horribly bad. But it's just me. It's me that is suffering. So yeah, I don't know what will happen, what I will do. It would be the smart idea, like the good choice to do would be to downsize, but I don't want to. I really don't want to. And it's funny because usually, like, I don't have the problem of letting go of plants, and usually whenever like somebody is feeling overwhelmed like with their plants, like my first thing that I suggest is downsizing your collection. And I think there is like nothing wrong with downsizing your collection. I mean, also, like, at any point, like, even if you downsize and you want to like upsize again, like, you can do it. Like, you can buy plants again, but I don't know, it just feels a little shitty, I suppose. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, because again, I love having a lot of space, a lot of plants, but I feel like I would maybe be happier with a smaller collection. Oh, I don't know. That's maybe, or maybe I don't know. It's hard to say. It's so hard to say. Like, what? Actually, let me know. Like, at what number are you currently when it comes to plants? Like, how many plants do you guys even have? Like, I'm very curious, because I know a lot of you have like maybe like 20 to 50, maybe even like less plants. And I also know that some of you have like over 250 plants, which is wowzers. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I always like around the 100 mark was always like the sweet spot for me. And I am at 120 right now. So maybe I should just go back down to 100. Maybe that will feel more manageable. I don't know. Or maybe, you know, it's interesting because in this hobby, oh god, okay, I'm so sorry. My brain has a lot of information and I just want to share it all at the same time. So sorry. Anyway, I feel like I've been here before. Like I've been here before plenty of times where I've kind of like lost interest in the plant hobby, and then I kind of like just was skating by and doing the bare minimum for like a couple of months, and then out of nowhere I would just like get the urge to take care of my plants again, and like get the urge to buy new plants and stuff and love the hobby again. So I know that this is just kind of like temporarily, I've been down this road before, and I know how it's gonna end up. I know that it's gonna be all fine. I know that I'm just gonna, that this is just kind of like a silly period, and that things will be better. But I don't know. I might downsize like a couple of plants and see how I'm feeling about it. And yeah, I don't know. I think also that like I don't feel like I'm necessarily burnt out or overwhelmed by the amount of plant care I have to do. It's just general. Like I'm just generally tired or don't have the time to do it. So maybe that's also the reason why. And also a lot of like my plant care nowadays, like I don't know, like I feel like I still love plants. Like Hoyas have been such an obsession for me, but like some other genuses, I don't know, they're just kind of here. And also like the pests. I have been thinking about getting rid of all of my philodendrons. I'm not gonna lie, because I can't deal with those trips. I love philodendrons and I love monsteras, but good God, they are an absolute nightmare when it comes to pests. And oh my God, in particular thrips. Like y'all know, thrips are my kryptonite and I cannot seem to get rid of them. And it is getting to the point where I'm thinking about honestly getting rid of all of my philodendrons. Like I couldn't let go of my monsteras. Like I love my monsteras so much, but my philodendrons, honestly, Floptina gilerta, if I'm being completely honest, because not only do they have all like pests all the time, they also have like EFN. They come in with like damaged leaves. Their leaves rip easily. It's just like, at least my monsteras, even though they have thrips, like in general, they look really healthy and nice and beautiful. But my philodendrons are just kind of like, so like, I don't know. Maybe I need to do a philodendron purge. But also like I purged so many philodendrons already throughout the years. So now I am kind of at the point where I only have like a couple of philodendrons, and those are my favorites. So I don't know, but maybe I don't need like 5 climbing philodendrons. You know what I mean? Maybe just like one. Maybe just like my favorite one would be enough. But also choosing just one is hard. Like just being a plant parent is so hard, and finding the balance is so hard. And I feel like it's always like just an ongoing battle. Like I feel like you will never figure out like plant care. I find it so interesting when people, give plant care advice and say that, oh, this one thing that I'm doing is like the key. Like this is how you do it. And to me, it's like this plant hobby is so versatile. It's so different depending on your space, on your environment, on where you live, on like how much energy you have, on what your space looks like, on what plants you buy, on what, like even from like the same plant can have extremely different like genetics. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And finding the balance in this hobby, I feel like, is one of the most difficult things. Like it's not the watering, it's not the light, it's not the humidity, it's the balance. And it's the balance of taking care of your plants, but also enjoying them, but also having a life, but also like not getting too like compulsively obsessed over your plants, but also like making sure that they're like taken care of. It's a lot. It's a lot, Robin, but oh well, I guess we do it because we enjoy it, and also because we are a little bit sick in the head. Just a little bit, just a little bit. This TV area always kind of feels like, I don't know, a little bit off to me. Like, I don't know, I haven't figured out the styling of this thing. So I don't know. I don't have like a lot of plants here. I do have two like 1 foot Barina grow lights, but I only have I have them on this shelf and I have them on the bottom shelf, but I only have these ones turned on because like not a lot of plants fit here. And I have my Schismatoglottis Wallichii on here, who honestly, I need to treat this thing for spider mites. It is always infested with spider mites. Oh, but I'm gonna do that in another video because I can't be bothered to do plant care and cleaning. That is something that I have learned, that I just do not have the energy for both. Like, I can't do them both at the same time, because what I would do before, I would, take everything, like take all the plants off and like get them all like outside and like shower them and take care of them and then clean inside and then put them back. That's a lot. That is, I realized that I cannot physically do that. That is so much work. It is so exhausting. Like my back, my back was literally destroyed after those sessions. So I'm not doing that anymore. I definitely try to separate the cleaning from the actual plant care, because otherwise I would literally croak. So yeah. Also, if you are in the market for buying like new furniture and stuff, another thing that I highly don't recommend is like TV units or consoles with like open shelving, because not only is it messy, it gets dusty so much. And like, I don't even like, as you can see, like this space is mostly empty. Like I just have like a couple of little bins, but it gets so dusty. Also these metal grate thingies, such a dust collector. And I do love this piece like visually. I think visually it's really pretty and fun and I like the vibe of it. But dear God, like if I were to buy a new one, it would definitely be a closed unit where I could actually store things and not have it like constantly on display, because like even if you put like nice stuff in here, like books or stuff like that, like it's still gonna be partially covered by the grates. So it's like what's the use? What's even the use? But yeah, this whole setup isn't really working for me. Like I just have some workout equipment down here, which like I don't know, just because I need like a convenient space for them, and like I usually work out next to the TV when I do my yoga and my workouts and stuff. So I like having my yoga blocks close by, but it's not a pretty thing, it's not the most aesthetic of things. But oh well, what can you do? Sometimes you gotta prioritize functionality over aesthetics. But I do want to kind of switch this thing up a little bit. I just don't know how or what I want to do. Like maybe even buy like a new, I don't want to spend money. This is actually something that I have been trying to save my money, okay? I have been trying to be really, really good and save my coin, which is hard. It is hard in today's age because everything costs so freaking much. And listen, Croatia has a really just shitty economy, like the standards are so freaking high now. And yeah, sure, like 10 years ago, before we like had the euro, when we had like our own currency, things were a lot cheaper and more accessible. But now that we have like the euro, the prices have skyrocketed. I mean, y'all know this, like I don't need to tell you, like the prices are skyrocketing everywhere. But it's just crazy. But yeah, all this to say that I'm trying to save my coin because I really want to move out. Like I really just want to move out. I'm going to be 29 in next month. So in July 16th is my birthday, and I'm going to be 29, and I really just want to move out by the time that I am 30. And I am the type of person who does not want to pay for rent. Okay, I could have moved out and paid rent and gave half of my paycheck just for rent, but I am a greedy motherfucker. Okay, I'm not gonna pay some landlord's bills. Like that is, I think I think renting is just so evil, honestly. But the prices to buy, like buying prices, are ridiculous, and the offers are horrible. Like they are charging like an arm and a leg for literally something that looks like a shed. And like if I'm gonna give so much money, like probably like get a mortgage and stuff, like I want the space that I love. I want a space that like brings me joy. And I don't like, I'm not asking for a lot. I would love to move to the capital city, which is Zagreb. Right now I am living like an hour away from it, which is fine, but I would just like to be closer to, you know, my friends, and to, you know, just like more of a lively city. But yeah, prices, the real estate market is absolutely bonkers. Like it is crazy. It's truly insane. So I don't know. I would love to move out by 30. Also, I didn't mention, but I am still living with my mom. This is like my childhood home, and I am blessed to have this house. I'm blessed to have this space because this upstairs space is relatively new, and we made it like after COVID because I started working from home, and I just wanted a space that's like not my bedroom where I can work. And I'm blessed to have this space, don't get me wrong, but I would still just love to have something of my own. And obviously I love my mom. I love living with her. She is great. And she's not like pressuring me to move out or whatever, but it just feels like I need to have a space of my own. I'm definitely more of a lone wolf kind of character, so I would just love something that I can call my own. But prices are definitely the problem, because yeah, it's crazy. And also kind of that is part of the reason why I started this YouTube thing. Primarily, I started because I wanted to, you know, do something fun and creative, but I did also think of this as kind of like a fun little side hustle. So far, it's been going okay. Obviously, I'm now nowhere near to making like good enough money for this to actually be like my job or whatever, but you know, it pays like a bill or two, which isn't bad, so I will take that. But on that note, if you do want to support me, and if you do want to support this channel, definitely like my videos, subscribe, comment. I mean, I love, not only for the algorithm, but I love reading your comments. Like I will heart, I will try to reply to every single comment, and I think y'all know this. Like I really try my best to reply to every single comment, even if it's just like a thank you or a little heart emoji. I really try my best, because like you took the time out of your day to comment. Like I can take a couple of seconds to comment as well. And especially since my YouTube channel isn't that big, obviously I understand when bigger YouTubers can't answer to like all the messages, but to me, I really try my best to answer to every single one of you guys, because your comments and you being here watching this video means the absolute world to me. So yeah, just a little bit on that. I feel like I talk about my YouTube journey a lot, and I thank you guys a lot, but I truly mean it. Like I truly mean it from the bottom of my tiny little heart. Moving on to the area that I am absolutely dreading the most. This is my IKEA Vidshow plant shelf, and I love this thing. I love this setup. I think it looks gorgeous, but honestly, keeping this thing clean is a job in itself. So this is always a task. It always takes for freaking ever, but I'm gonna try to blast through it. And also, I'm not gonna focus, like I'm not gonna do any plant care. Like I don't care. I'm just gonna go ahead and take all of the plants off of here, and then wipe all of the surfaces, give it a nice good clean, put all the plants back, and then I can take care of the plants later. Okay, I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me to do both. But I will be sharing a little updates here and there whenever something like really cool pops into my head. So yeah, we are gonna be doing this plant shelf. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot, but we can do it. I believe in us. And Again, I love this plant shelf, and it looks so nice, especially once you clean it. But it is very hard to clean it because it is, okay, this plant is so thirsty. Okay, I will have to water her. Okay, I'll put the plants that I desperately need to water to the side, but otherwise I will try to keep the plant care to a minimum. But yeah, I absolutely love this plate. But because it is glass, it just gets so freaking dirty. Like, it gets so dirty so easily. It's insane. But oh well, you know, if you want to have pretty things, you have to also keep up with them, which is unfortunate. But oh well, what can you do? What can you do? We're gonna do it together. That's why I wanted to film. Because I don't know, it feels a lot better having you here. Like, usually I would just listen to music or something like that, but having you here is honestly a lot more fun. So thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to ramble and yap your little ears off. I'm pretty sure that by the end of this video you will be so sick of my voice, and honestly, I don't blame you. I will probably be sick of my own voice after editing this video, so seriously, I do not blame you one bit. Okay, I do have to show you something really exciting. So this is my Hoya Wooliniana UT. Oh God, what is this one? I don't know what it's called, but look at that! We have a peduncle. We have a bloom. We have a bloom coming in. Can I show it to you? Look at that. Look at that little sweetheart. Is it gonna focus? Please focus, please focus, please focus. Come on, focus, you can do it. But yeah, I'm so happy to see this. And it looks like they will actually come to fruition. Like, I saw the peduncle and I was like, this is like a juvenile plant, because like, look at it. It is so small and so juvenile, and I really didn't expect it to be blooming already, but I'm so excited. I'm really, really excited. And I do hope she blooms like me. This has been going on for like maybe like 2 weeks now, so I don't know how long she will take to bloom, but I don't care. Like, she can take her sweet ass time as long as the bloom's on the board. That's all I care about. I love talking about shows that I'm watching with y'all, so I have to talk to you guys about Department Q. It's a Netflix show. It is by the same director as The Queen's Gambit, and y'all, The Queen's Gambit was literally one of my favorite shows. Like, I freaking loved it. I mean, I love anything that has Anna Taylor-Joy in it. Like, she is just such an icon. I love her so much, and The Queen's Gambit was just an amazing show. Like, I loved it so much. I watched it twice. It was really, really good. But the director of that show has a new show on Netflix called Department Q, which is kind of like a mystery, whodunit, murder thriller thing, detective show, and it was really, really good, y'all. And I watched the first episode, and I was kind of like, I don't know, it was fine, but I wasn't obsessed. And I feel like this is something that often happens to me. Like, oftentimes I will watch like the first or second episode, or like the first 2 episodes, and I don't know, not really feel it. But then for some reason, like, I will either be bored or stuff, and then I will be like, okay, let me give that show another try, and then I get obsessed. And that is exactly, oh God, okay, this one also needs water. Like, she's so shriveled up, holy crap. Okay, but yeah, I was like bored, and I was like, okay, might as well like try to finish that show, or like maybe like, because I watched the first episode, I was like, okay, let me give it another trot. And y'all, I binged that shit in 2 days. It was so good. I absolutely loved it. Like, I devoured it. It was so fun. The concept is so fun. Like, this like he's like some kind of like cold detective. He's like all heartless and shit, and then he's trying to investigate this like missing attorney. And it is so it's so intense, it's so interesting, and you're just like, the whole time it's like, who is doing all of these crazy things? And I don't know, it was really fun. I will say the twist at the end when you find out who done it, I don't know, left me a little bit like, okay, I guess. But like most of the times for shows like this, those twists honestly don't really hit me, if I'm being honest. Like most of the time it's just like, oh yeah, I guess that's fine. Like it makes sense with the story, but I would have liked something a little bit more gaggy. There was one really gaggy moment, which was like, oh my God. But I wish like the whole story could be that way. I don't know. Maybe my standards are too high. Oh, actually, let me show you this. My clarinervium is working on a new leaf. Look at that. She's looking so stunning, so beautiful, so gorgeous. Also, she does have a inflow going on, which I should probably chop, but I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that. But yeah, Department Q, honestly, if you haven't watched it, give it a shot, especially if you love those kind of like murder, mystery, thriller, whodunit scenarios. Like they are, I love those types of shows. Like I definitely go through phases where sometimes I want to watch something like more wholesome and sweet, but right now I'm just like in the camp of the more messed up, the better. Like I don't know. I love a story. I love a story that makes me think. I love a story that makes me not necessarily scared, but just kind of like in touch with like what's happening in our world. I don't know. I know a lot of people, again, watch shows and stuff to like escape reality, but for me it's like, I don't know. I like seeing the ugly side of humanity, I suppose. So yeah, that show has been really good, and I hope there's gonna be a second season, because they kind of left it like open-ended. Like it's not like the Queen's Gambit where it was just like one season special and that's it. So I really hope that they will make it another season, because if they cancel this shit, I will be very upset. So yeah, also it's like a UK show or like a Scottish show, so like all the characters have really cool accents, and I don't know, there's something about the UK Scottish accent that just, it's fun. Although I don't understand half of the things that they're saying, but it's cute. And like all the characters were really like, I don't know, they were quite precious. Like they were quite sweet. Especially, oh my God, there's this one character, he's like the main side character, I suppose. Holy crap, he is such like just, wow, he blew me away. Like so amazing, so great, such a great show. Go watch it. Just go watch it. Now I'm kind of like, I want to watch more shows, but I don't know, there's not a lot of interesting stuff. Oh my God, everything is so dry. You guys, I will cry. I will cry. I thought I was good. Okay, I'm gonna put some more plants to the side that desperately need water. Oh my God, okay. Oh my God, this is dry as well. Oh God. Okay. Well, we will just ignore that. Anyway, yeah. Now I'm kind of in a mood. I have been really in like a show watching mood lately, and now I'm like, oh, what am I gonna watch next? But honestly, nothing is really catching my attention, if I'm being honest. I know Drag Race All Stars 10 is happening right now, but honestly, I canceled my Wow Presents subscription, and I'm not. Like, I will probably watch like maybe the main franchises, like the main seasons of the US, but like the All-Star formats, it's getting really tired, especially because of some contestants that are like there for like the fourth time, like Ginger Minj. Like, I'm sorry, like I think she's amazing, but we've seen it all. Like what else can she give us? Like we have seen so much of her, and I'm just like, can we just get some like new people, or like, I don't know, they switched up the format, but honestly, I don't even like that whole like bracket format. It's not for me, if I'm being completely honest. But actually, a show I am excited about is Squid Games. I think it releases soon, doesn't it? I don't even know. But it's the final season. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see my military girly back on my screen. God, I loved her. If you watched season 2, y'all know what I'm talking about. She is fierce. She is an icon, and I love her so much. So, yeah, that is a show that I'm excited about. But other than that, I don't really have anything like on my to watch list. So if you have any show recommendations, I would love to hear about them. I actually, oh my God, funny story, because I was, again, the other day I was kind of bored and I was like, oh, I want to watch something, but I don't know what to watch. And I was like looking at Max, what they had, and I actually saw that they have Pretty Little Liars on there, and I was like, should I? Because I watched Pretty Little Liars as like a teen or like in college years. I don't even remember. That show is bonkers. But yeah, I was like, okay, let me try it. I watched literally 10 minutes of the first episode and I could not get over it. It is so cringy. It is so cringy. I'm just like, I'm in my phase where I'm over the teen dramas and the teen lifestyles. Like I used to love shows like, for example, Heartstopper. I didn't even watch like the third season because I just find it cringy now. So yeah, I don't know. They did also announce that Euphoria is gonna finally get its final season, which I am excited about. I did love it, Euphoria. That show is also like crazy, but like yeah, we will see about that. Alrighty, let's continue. I took a wee bit of a break to actually eat some lunch, although I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even that hungry. But I was like, okay, I'm just gonna eat because I need to eat something. And actually, the reason why I'm not hungry is because yesterday we went out. My mom was celebrating her 60th birthday, which is insane. So yeah, we went to celebrate and we went to this Asian fusion place, which was so delicious. They had such good food. I had this teriyaki salmon. It was so good. Oh Jesus, okay, the vine was touching me. I did not like that. And we just had like a bunch of other food as well. It was so delicious, but it was a lot. And afterwards we also had a cheesecake. And yeah, I've mentioned it in a couple of my previous videos, but I have been struggling a little bit with some stomach issues. Like I have been having some heartburn and like some stomach pains and like just all the nasty stuff when it comes to stomach issues. And yeah, like I'm pretty sure it's just due to my diet. Like I would say I always had like a pretty good diet. Like most of the time I would be cooking at home, but I did consume like also quite a bit of crap, quite a bit of snacks. I love sweet stuff as well. So yeah, also a lot of dairy. And I actually figured out that dairy isn't really the best for me. So hey, at least I figured it out. But yeah, it's kind of like all about now trial and error and finding out like what is working for me and what is not when it comes to food, which also has been kind of sad and kind of depressing because I have always had such a good relationship with food, and that is something that I was very proud of myself for, because growing up I did not have a good relationship with food. Like I barely ate anything, and I did not like basically any foods. And now that, you know, once I got older, I was really interested in like different cuisines and trying different like methods of preparing food and stuff. It brought me a lot of joy, and I really enjoy food. Like food can really lift my spirits. Like if I'm having a bad day, I'm feeling stressed, like just something delicious food can really it can really pull me together. However, because now I can't really like enjoy everything the same way that I used to, and now that I have to be a little bit more conscious of what I'm consuming, it's been a little bit stressful. It's been a little bit stressful and a little bit sad, because again, like food was always my comfort, and now like if I'm not being super careful, it's like brings me a lot of pain. And yeah, it sucks, but it's okay. Like I found a new appreciation for like more healthier foods, for like whole foods. And I'm also like kind of experimenting more and trying out again new recipes and stuff. So in that regard, it has been actually fun to kind of like diversify my diet. But I don't know, it sucks that I can't really enjoy the foods that I usually would. Like, for example, we had that cheesecake. I literally had the tiniest slice, and that was like yesterday at 4 o'clock. And today I'm still like literally so bloated and like just full. And it's not a nice feeling, you know. I don't want to feel like that all the time. And cakes in particular is something that I absolutely love. Like I just love sweet baked goods. But yeah, unfortunately it is what it is. But you know, I'm working on it. But all of that to say, it's hard, and I don't want to like ruin my relationship with food. And especially when you like look at healthy food and stuff, it's always about weight loss, it's always about calories, it's always about those numbers. And that is something that I have never struggled with. I never cared about what the amount of sugar in something was, or like calories. I never looked at the labels. And now that I am actually looking at them and like being more careful, it is such a slippery slope. Like you can so easily just go into a rabbit hole of honestly like getting an eating disorder. Like obviously, and I feel like when people say eating disorders, I know this can be triggering to some people, but like it's the reality we live in. I mean, so many people have like just a disordered viewpoint with food. And it's not even that I'm talking about, you know, those extremes, but like just depriving yourself of like just the joy of food, like just, you know, honoring your cravings and stuff like that. All of that can really turn into disordered eating and I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it because I know it is a very sensitive topic for a lot of people. For me, it isn't. Like I don't care. I find it kind of fascinating, but also it's kind of the world we live in. Like it's all dominated by the numbers and the way you look and how you present yourself, and it's all about the weight loss. And I'm like, good God, can we talk about something else other than the weight loss? Like I definitely agree that we should all kind of maintain a healthy, good weight, but at the end of the day, that is so different for every single person. And as long as you feel good in your body, in your mind, like that is all that matters. And that number on the scale does not even matter. Like I literally have no idea how much I even weigh because I don't even own a scale. Like I don't know, the last time that I weighed myself was at my like yearly health checkup, but like other than that, I do not care what that number on the scale says. Like it is just a number, and that number does not control my life, and I will not let it control my life. That being said, it is hard to find healthy food that is delicious, but I'm getting there. I went off on a completely different tangent. I have some more plants that I need to water. Yay! So I'm gonna do that. We'll be back. We have one more little area to go when it comes to this video shelf, and then I have another little video shelf that I need to do, and then I think we're gonna call it quits because honestly, I'm getting very, very tired. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm in need of a nap. I have been at it for a couple of hours now. I'm telling you, cleaning this space takes a long time, and I also do have some off-camera cleaning that I'm gonna do, like my bathroom and like another corner of this space, which I'm not gonna bore you with. But yeah, we have a little bit more to go, and then we can call it quits finally. And I have more plants that need desperate watering. How did this happen? How did it get so out of hand? Like I feel like at one point I was so good with keeping up with watering. Like honestly, I was even kind of over watering my plants, and now, good golly, it's a mess. And it's definitely because the temperatures over here have just been so warm, and this studio space is an attic space. So if you've ever been in an attic or like in a top floor apartment or whatever, you will know that it gets hot. It gets hot. Okay, so yeah, it gets really hot in here. Like with the AC running right now, it is 25 Celsius. Now, of course, I never like blast my AC. Like some people really like just push it too far with the AC by like putting it on like negative like 10 degrees or something. I keep it at like 25 degrees Celsius because I don't wanna freeze, and also because I feel like it's such a shock when you come from the outside, which is like super hot, and then inside when it's like super cold. So yeah, I try to not blast my AC like super much, but it still has to be on, because without the AC, I would literally just, I don't know what I would do. I would probably just croak. So yeah, she is running, but also because of the AC, the air in here is so dry, and like my hands are starting to crack, which is never fun. Also, look at this cutie. This is my Hoya Sulawesiana, and she has 2 new leaves. Look at that. That is stunning. I absolutely love this Hoya, and I bought this Hoya for the blooms, and honestly, I hope she will bloom for me. I thought this would be like a more difficult Hoya, but so far so good, but also we will see. Like maybe I just jinxed myself. Hopefully not. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself, because that plant is truly just so stunning. And oh my God, not only is the foliage beautiful, or not only are the blooms beautiful, but the foliage is also beautiful, which is like, I feel like that's very rare, because usually when Hoyas have really pretty blooms, like usually the foliage is just kind of like meh, but when it's like the best of both worlds, when you get like pretty foliage and pretty blooms, it's like wow. But I'm honestly doubtful that thing will even bloom for me, because again, I do think it's a little bit of a higher like humidity diva. So I don't know, we will see. Fingers crossed though. I would, if that thing ever blooms, I would just die. I would perish into oblivion, if I'm being completely honest. Oh my God, my silver dragon is also, or no, this is my dragon scales. Sorry, she is also dry. Why is everything in this house so dry? Oh my God, it's a lot. Is she also dry? My Calavia ornata, is she also dry? She's probably also dry. Okay, she's not like completely dry. I have to get back on my plant routine, and you know what I have to do? And this is something that I used to do. And when I used to do this, my plants were doing so well. I mean, they're doing fine, but you know what I mean. I was keeping up with it. I need to start like watering and looking at my plants in the morning, because that's what I used to do. Before, I would like every single morning, I would wake up, and before work, I would like take, it doesn't need to be a lot, like a couple minutes, like 10, 15 minutes, and just like look, for example, at one area of my vitro shelf, and like check everybody, see who needs water, what are the plants that need to be watered, and like be done with it. And like do that every single day. And that way I was consistent with watering my plants. But I have definitely fallen out of that habit, which is unfortunate, but oh well, I will get back into it. I will get back into it. We will do it. We will do it. It will just probably take, it will probably just take some time and some willpower, but we can do it. I believe in myself. I believe that I can do it. I have the power of God and anime by my side, and I can do it. Actually, I think after this video, or like next week, I will film like a week of plant care. I think that could be fun. Maybe that could really like motivate me to start getting back into my morning routine. Like maybe I could do like a week of morning plant care. Let me know if that is something that you would like to see. Oh my God, my poor Miranda is bone dry. Holy crap. Okay, I literally feel like the worst plant parent ever. This is awful. This is terrible. But yeah, anyway, I need to get my shit together. I really, really do. Also, my nigrolaminum GG Forgetii is pushing out a new leaf. So exciting. Honestly, I feel like this plant is maybe rotting. Like the roots, like I can only see like 2 healthy roots in here and the ends are kind of translucent. So I am a bit worried about that plant, but I'm not gonna do anything. Usually in these types of situations, like whenever I would see like a little bit of like root rottage, like I would instantly panic. I would instantly repot the plant and like check it out and see the situation. But I'm trying to not do that. I'm trying to stay calm and collected. Calm as a cucumber. And hopefully it will figure itself out. And then if it doesn't figure itself out, then I can always go in and, you know, treat it and get it under control. But yeah, anyway. Let me know if you would like to see a week of plant care video. I would love to do one. And I have to do one, apparently, because I have a lot of work. A lot of work. Okay, we are done with the Vitcho plant shelf, and she's looking so much better. I am so happy about this. And yeah, I mean, I just love this. I just love this shelf. Like, look how good it is. Like, that's why I don't want to like downsize my plant collection, because like this amount of plants is like just the perfect amount to give me this like jungly vibe. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I want to give you a bit of an update. My Monstera albo, she has been infested by thrips, unfortunately. Also, I'm pretty sure that this thing is also bone dry. Like, she feels quite dry. Anyway, this thing has been infested with thrips, and as you can see, I actually had to like hack off a section because this like lobe of the plant was so horribly infested, and I actually treated it, and now I have this treatment on her. And I use this pest treatment. This is like just a general like household pest treatment, but I love using it for thrips because it actually leaves this like stain, this layer of product on the surface of the leaves. And the way thrips grow, or the way thrips breed, I guess, if you didn't know, adult thrips will lay their eggs inside the plant tissue, and then the small little larvae will emerge and start chomping on your plants. But this way, literally the moment they emerge, they just croak. So yeah, usually like this method is pretty much foolproof for me. Like, it works 9 times out of 10, but it's very messy, and treating this whole plant basically took like half the bottle of the product. And like I don't like spraying my plants constantly with pesticides, but when it's to this point, it's just like, because the natural things, they work on spider mites, but when it comes to thrips, it's hard. Like, you have to constantly treat it, and I'm not here for it. But she is pushing out a new leaf and growing. I mean, I swear to God, ever since I installed this Grow Gang light, this thing has grown so much. Like, all of this here has been grown under this light, and she is sizing up. She's getting back her fenestrations, and also growing so fast. Like, she will literally push leaf after leaf after leaf. So that light is so freaking good, and I actually want to get more. But yeah, anyway, this is the last section that we're going to be working on. This is my Vitcho small shelf. So let's go ahead and get this done. The good thing about this shelf, though, is that I know for a fact that the plants on here are not thirsty, because I did water them yesterday. So at least there is that. Maybe the moss poles, oh yeah, okay, never mind. The moss poles do feel crunchy, but honestly, that is a problem for future, Matt. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. I just want to wipe this shelf off because it is nasty. Like, I love these shelves, but they are so nasty, and also because of all the glass, there is so many water stains, and I don't know how to get rid of the water stains. Like, I tried alcohol, I tried the lemon solution, I tried what's it called, like vinegar, but nothing really worked to get the stains out, like off. I know there's like one of those like stones or something like that you can use to get rid of hard water stains. So I might try that, but I don't know. If you have any suggestions on how to get rid of hard water surface stains on glass, please let me know, because like it's not a big deal. It doesn't bother me too much, especially when like the plants are on here, like you can't really even see the surface. But I don't know, like I think it would definitely be prettier if it didn't have all of these like stains and stuff. But that's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna bother myself too much with it. But if I were to like start my plant shelf journey over again, I don't know. Because I love these lights. Oh, these lights, God, I can't even speak. I love these shelves because they are so cheap, so available, really pretty, really beautiful. And like when you need like a lot of shelves, it can be very expensive. Like, sure, I would love to have like some kind of like custom build like wood shelving, but like, bitch, that would cost so much money. And these shelves are super affordable. So in that regard, I do love them. I just wish the glass. And I have been thinking of like covering the glass, but also part of me loves the glass because it gives it that kind of like minimal appearance and the plants can really stand out on it. And also because like the glass lets light through, so like the plants are not getting shaded from like surfaces. So I don't know, I guess everything in life has a pro and a con. But yeah, when it comes to maintenance of these things, they're quite a lot. They are quite a lot to maintain, but oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. What it is a problem. We're done. Oh my goodness. Whew, I'm deceased, but we did it. We freaking did it. I am so happy with what we managed to accomplish today. Like, I managed to clean pretty much my entire studio. There is one area that I still need to do. It's my kind of like chaos corner, but I'm gonna be tackling that one another day because my back is killing me. But I'm so happy. Like, the space looks so much better. My mind is so much cleaner and I just feel a lot better. So honestly, thank you so freaking much for accompanying me and keeping me company, because this whole thing would have been so much worse and so much more difficult without you here. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you managed to get some of your own chores done. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and turn on the notifications so you're notified about every new video. I'm gonna go take a nap and fall into a coma, but I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.